So we just finished discussing goodwill. There are a few more things which I will be speaking little later, not now. So far, I just wanted to discuss about goodwill only to this extent. So we understood what are net assets. We understood what is goodwill. We use one word, we called it consideration. Now, consideration is actually the value, the price which you pay to acquire another business. And by the way, goodwill will only occur when you purchase an ongoing business. If you set up a business, if you start a business, or if you set up your own business from zero, there is no concept of goodwill. So goodwill will only occur or will only happen in case of acquisition. So when you acquire a business, you must pay the price, and that price is called consideration. Consideration could be paid in form of cash. So there is a total value of the business which you agree is 10 million. You agree with someone that the value of the business which we are giving to you is 10 million. But probably all of that 10 million is not paid in cash. Probably we are paying 5 million in cash. Then what we can do, we also do share exchange. So I agree with you that I'm acquiring your business for 10 million. I'm going to give you 5 million cash now, and I'm going to give you, 3 million in shares, in my company shares. So whatever are my company shares, we will find out the value and value 3 million of shares. So I'm giving you two things. 5 million you will get cash, and 3 million you will get shares in my company. And number three, I'm giving you, a deferred consideration. Deferred consideration means that I'm going to give you 1 million after 1 year. Maybe I don't have money now, so I'll give you after 1 year, or maybe after 2 years. So this is called deferred consideration. And number four is called contingent consideration. And contingent is very common. It is very popular, contingent consideration. Why? Because what happens, I tell you, and I'm telling you the reality. I'm telling you from the practical side of that. Your balance sheet, it only showed net assets of 7 million. You are asking me a price which is probably 12 million. And then, or let's suppose you are asking price of 10 million. Let's suppose 10 million. You know why? What happens? It's a difference between buyer and seller. The buyer always wants to give less, and the seller always wants to get more. Seller will say, my business has these perspectives. I say, this is your business, this is your profit. Based on this profit, this value seems more to me. But then he will say that, what, I know this profit is less, but in next year, the profit is going to go up because my product is picking up, the technology is in demand, market is increasing. So it has got a lot of perspectives. So in next years, the business profits will go up. Now, how do we know that the profit will go up? Or probably I see that, okay, because I am a buyer, I will have a conservative approach. And he is a seller and he wants to get more. And he will always speak very good sides. My business has this thing good, this thing good, this thing good. I'm not sure. You have more knowledge, but I yet have to see. I understand what you are saying. It might be true, but I have not verified it. I'm not sure that what you are saying, all things are like this. So then what we do, we put contingent consideration of 1 million. Contingent means conditional. Conditional means that, if certain profit target will be achieved, if the share price will be achieved in the next 1 year, we will give you 1 million more. So you are telling me that currently you made only profit of 2 million, okay? And you say that next million, 3 million profit is expected, or maybe 4 million is expected. I don't know, but you are saying it. So if what you say, it comes true, I will give you 1 million more. But if it does not come true, I will not give this 1 million. And it could be even a bigger amount, or it could be an amount which is linked to some other thing, like 5% of something. So these are the 4 types in which you can acquire a business. So when you want to acquire a business, First, you settle or agree on the price. Once you agree on the price, then you decide how to pay it, how to acquire it. Now, you have seen acquisitions. For example, I remember if I go back to very old data, Microsoft, they purchased Skype for $8 billion, but that was quite long ago. That was in 2008 or 9. Recently, when Facebook purchased this WhatsApp, it was $19 billion. Now, I don't know the details. I never get into the details, but I'm sure that this 19 billion was never transferred in cash. I don't think so. It will have some cash element. It will have some, share exchange, or it might have some deferred consideration as well. So it's not like, don't expect that in Silicon Valley, some big, these trawlers or trucks are going with $19 billion in cash and transporting somewhere. No, it does not happen. So you give a lot of shares, you give deferred consideration, you might have contingent consideration, and then you say the deal is done in 19 billion. But this is the form of the payment. Are we clear on consideration?
Yeah.